Alright, let's try. Turn 2, Decisive Campaigns Case Blue, late 2025 edition. It is several hours later, and I'm coming back. I've plugged the camera into a different USB port, so we'll see if that works. And I'm going to begin with the Sevastopol area because I don't want to forget. There's a lot of artillery available. And so we're going to bring this in. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like it's too bad to get a hold of this, does it? Yeah, see, I'm not including that. I'll move that up. Can you imagine being these guys? Alright, let's give it a shot. What do we got? Okay. So, I'm really going for multiple. I guess we'll have to do it with the Romanians. That looks pretty good. And we just blew them up. That we did. Okay. I'm going to move you there. I'll bring the flak down on the anti-tank. This is another thing. Nurble-Werfers. You've seen those things? They got big tubes. And so we'll move in. We've got a lot of fresh troops still. The thing is, as we compress, we're just going to make it kind of worse in a way, right? More difficult. So it's a bit of a slog. All right, let's get this artillery up. Fast boats, a submarine. I've never learned how to use the coastal batteries or ships or whatever. I don't know what to do with them. Well, there's more enemies here, so let's hit them here. Plus we have a... Jeez. I suspect an easier time of attacking or surrounding. 11. That's not too far. So we got some... What are you? Heavy bombers or dive bombers. Gonna be F-109s. Okay. Now there is anti-aircraft here, so I do expect casualties. Yeah. Boy, I think that hurt them more than us. Not too thrilled about that. Yeah. There's a 77, huh? Let's see if there's any. Those are the 111s, the 87s. There's a little A there, but it didn't really affect us. So I have to change my plan because we're... Whoa. Everyone... None. Everyone off. We just weren't getting the bonuses that I wanted. What? There we are. Okay. Yeah. So it definitely wants multiple. Turn that off. All right. Boy, what the heck? I mean, we bombed them and we... I don't know. I know this isn't going to work. Wow. We had some effect, but it was nowhere near what I wanted. We're gonna have a tough time here. I can tell already. All right. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. So we did get across this river. We've been surrounded. They beat a hasty retreat out of here. Anti-tank. And Uncle Tank. Have we got... Yes, we do. Okay. So I'm going to bombard this. And... that's good enough. Good, we did some real damage. And my intention here is to cause some real trouble. Bust through and try and cut some people off here. Well, that's not very good, is it? Alright, what have you got left over here? Nothing. Okay. So we're gonna... Okay. This actually isn't that bad. We're gonna continue the assault. And the idea is, I'm trying to get behind all these guys. Yeah. Are you the... yeah, 51 core. Don't worry, it won't stay that way. So, their trucks, they've got some tanks, some Czech tanks, Panzer 38s. The Vikings. Who do you belong to? These guys. Okay. I'm going to do my best to get around. I knew there was some artillery somewhere. See, we're still early on, so I could have faith, right, that there's enough. Okay. Okay, I wish I could beef this up a little more. So I kind of want to go after this, but I also kind of want to seal this off with these. And I can't. Great. Can I get you to move one more? No. I do not want them to escape. Alright, so we'll have to rely on planes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's dial that down. Okay. Any more artillery? Can I get it over there? Let's see. I counted. Alright. Yeah. Get one more there. All right. We're a little thin. that's okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. And they have two pink divisions right next to each other. Or corps. Okay. No artillery. There's one. There's another. There's a third. Okay. I'm trying things that are really different than what I've done before, which is instead of kind of advancing on all fronts, what have you, I'm trying to bust through and make people retreat, even though I don't have a solid front line in front of them, because I've scared them enough. What's in here? 72. Okay, well that did not go as well as expected at all. What do we got? 60. They won't attack because it's 70. I've got enough strength here. I'll just bring these boys back down. Okay. And we have another weak spot. What do we got here? You know, I don't even think I did anything with these guys last turn. You're part of 1st Panzer? Okay. I'm gonna move you here. I don't even know what you're doing here. XI Corps. '11 Corps. I mean, what? There is no XI order of battle. That's it? It is 1st Panzer Army. Okay. Okay, it has 2 divisions. Did I just see it? Yeah, I did. Okay. That's kind of silly. Alright, let's blast these guys pretty good. And then, yeah. You can get around behind them. Which I find pretty exciting. Alright. Let's see the list. Definitely these guys. Versus 14. You already fought. I need to get through here, and I will. Okay. Let's move ourselves over here. Alright, and we have tanks, so the tanks will seal the deal. And looking pretty good. Okay, so we'll compress this. Quite a bit of artillery we can shoot at it to soften it up. Alright, way too high, so we'll up our precious SS divisions. Boy, that was painful. Did not like that. I don't know why the transport corps is here, but I'm gonna bomb the crap out of these guys because they have artillery and anti-tank. Any more artillery? No. Sorry, I just probably bonked the microphone. Alright, it's too even of a fight. We don't like even fights. That's pretty nice. We're gonna really crush these guys, yeah. Alright. This is actually stronger. I'll leave it there. Did we try this already? I think we did. Going after that artillery. And there's no one else who can attack here. But I've really disrupted them, and I'm happy about that. There's some room for the Romanians to attack, perhaps. Perhaps here. Very low value units. And not a lot for us to, you know, it's sort of a northern side of Rostov, hope we get there sort of thing if we break through here. The main thing is this. Whatever this is. Vorshilograd. So. The question is, how can we attack with this? I mean, it's a good ratio. Lost a lot of guys, though. I don't know. We're a little thin here, but I don't think it's going to matter. Just move them up. There are two of those. Security divisions. No, the two I was thinking were these guys. Okay. You were part of 4th Panzer. Which is here. Okay. So we could bring these guys in on the rail line. Look, there's Kursk. But I don't think it's worth it. Okay, we've created a lot of disruption. There is a hole in the line, but it's across a river and a bridge, and I just don't think they're going to get there. Can you do anything? Yeah. Even better. Okay. And this is a really disrupted area. Alright. Just because I can, I mean, I can't shoot anybody else, so I might as well go after these guys. And that's fine with me. Good. We're able to deliver a good smack to that cavalry unit and advance, which is great. Alright, we'll get across the river. Now, where was that broken bridge? It's right there. So I cannot fix it this turn. I don't have enough points yet to do it. But I can send men across. And we're better just to hold the line and pour through here. Is my feeling. So let's get these guys over. Oh, there's more. Great. We need more. Right. Okay. So I'm going to attack at this point, which is the weak point. And what I'm trying to do is create breakthroughs so that I can eventually surround these guys. Huh. Can you go somewhere? Good. Okay. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's no reason for you to be all the way up there. Whoa. Okay. I should have done that a little more carefully. Excellent. But as I have said for many years, I succeed on the aggregate. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of... I must have missed these guys. I can see I moved them a little bit. What are you, 6th Army? Oh yes, the Hungarian Corps. I don't know what to do with them. Alright, let's start from the top and come down. So we have a couple of encirclements. I'll just finish them off. I know I could use the bombardment for further escape, but I'd rather trash these guys without too much of a loss to me. To 55. I guess I will leave them all in there then. Okay, that was well done. Anybody here who shouldn't be? Yes. Okay, let's turn these guys off. Ooh. Well, wouldn't you know it? Versus 42. Great. Okay. So we really did not take any damage. throughout that. So, what do I want to accomplish with you guys? Now, you're at 13 core. Let's try and get out. Nope, can't do anything there. Alright, we're going to shuffle a little bit. Ah. A lot of artillery. Still left. What are you guys? 4th Panzer Army. I can certainly move up to here without trouble. This looks like a spot where you want to fill a gap. Okay, we're going to begin with this because it's in range of all of our artillery. I see my camera's still acting well. Let's get some planes over here. That's good. Really go after them. And in the attack, it is all, yeah, that, yep, that improved everything. Versus 50. I'm going to send them all in. I know I'm over, but I need a win. Right. Sheesh. Okay. I need to beef this up. Something. Although they're pretty weak too. No, cannot. All right. Okay. There's your commanding unit. We'll get you there. Some pain. Ah, really? I have to go down there. I don't want to. But it separates me from the rest of the group, but I need to beef that up. Okay, and we've got a bit of an escape out here. If we can cut this area off up here, this will be great. But we just don't have any more movement up through here. Okay, what are you guys? You guys are 24 core. Where is your commanding? The hunt goes on. You know, it's Thanksgiving time coming up, and I don't know if you guys are Paul Harrell fans. Of course, he's dead now, but he produced a number of Thanksgiving specials. So if you go to his channel and search for the Paul Harrell Thanksgiving specials, I think from 2019 for about 4 or 5 years, and they're really great. He makes stuff with Dutch oven cooking, so I can say everything I learned, or everything I know about Dutch oven cooking, I learned from Paul Harrell. And it's all very useful stuff. Wind, temperature, whatnot. And just knowing this stuff, a little bit about it, makes it more fun. I'm going to move you down there, and then we're going to start shuffling. Boy, these are small units. But, you know, if you got a couple hours and you want to kill some time, go watch Paul. You'll learn a lot and hear some fun stories and learn about cutting in. So I was watching... Yeah, I do a lot of driving, right, between Virginia and here and the coast and that. And so I have 3 hours each way to entertain myself. You are Group 7 core. So maybe not everybody has that kind of time, but I do. I wonder if we can catch these guys, you know? Probably not is the answer, but we're gonna try. Members video, I'm dead. He obviously pre-recorded. Very thoughtful. Target of opportunity. And wow. I cannot believe that 2 mobile divisions cannot take out an anti-aircraft remnant. What's the name of that other guy? The guy with the hyphenated name. He's doing long videos. Cowbell Gervais. Is it Noel? I haven't watched any of his stuff in a little bit. But I know he came out with somebody. Or something. Noel Gervais, yeah. Noah Gervais. Came out with something on the Alan Wake series. Which I really loved the first game, and then it kind of got more ridiculous as it went on, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a 43 and a 74. So no artillery. I don't think we've got much in the way of... Oh, okay. There we do. Attacking units? Huh. I guess this might be worth it. We better send some planes to protect them. What are you? Well, couple channels I recommend there. Alright, let's begin with the little one. Ooh. Attack with everyone. Alright. Didn't think we'd be able to get rid of the whole bunch this turn, but we might. No. Nope. Ah. Okay. Well, we'll set them up for next turn. We've got to... They probably can't block us off entirely here, and we'll be able to get out and cut these guys off. We'll see what they do. We really knocked them back. I used to have a tough time. I know before I recorded a couple years ago, I started playing, and I had a tough time just breaking through here. And we've got some good stuff going on here. I'm going to move you to here. Once again, we've got some power here, but not the ability to really do a whole lot about it. And the Italians are here. Okay. I think the best place that they can go is up this way. They can't attack this turn, but this anti-tank division seems ripe for conquest. I'm looking for some more of those, yeah. As you may have guessed, I like long-form content. People who say, oh, it's too long if it's, you know, a 10-minute video or something like that. It's like, well, what are you going to learn from that? Probably not very much. That's not where I wanted you. I'll put you there. How can we attack it with 60? I mean, it's not a bad number. We're starting to run out of 27. 109s. Oh, they have planes. Alrighty. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere. All right. I suppose we'll get the Hungarians on board and they're with OKH, huh? It means they can go anywhere, and then I could assign them to another group. See, there's targets here, but they're not really... They're not our targets. We're supposed to be getting to here. Azov. They want us to get here really fast. I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. Alright, so you can zip them around. What are you? 6th Army Light Division. Are you like this? Yeah. Okay. That means we move you up there too. Stragglers! Are you security? No. Well... You guys are expensive. All right. I don't like what's happening here. Okay, there we go. It kind of froze on me there for a second. It felt like... Why does it look like we have a whole area here in the middle? Okay, I must have gone up and come down. Okay, we have a chance. of maybe isolating this unit here. I sure would like some 87. 36, jeez. We're not really going to do too much. Huh, okay. I stand corrected. It may not be so bad after all. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for it. Ooh, that may have been foolish. What? Me do something stupid? No way. There's our Italians that we just drove in. Yeah, alright, we'll give it a shot. It won't last. Can we do anything about this guy? Because he's in the way. I think we're pretty much out of planes. I've wanted to get into that IL-2 flying game. I've owned it and I've got pedals and, you know, this good steering joystick I bought from a real retired pilot, but darned if I just haven't really have the time to put it together, you know. There we go. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. I'm a little happier with that now. Yeah, this 29 core, I'm going to leave where it is, 29 core. So, what have we got here? We've got a bunch of mobile units. And some good army units, infantry. And this is our area to get out of, huh? I knew it was going to be more than I thought. Okay, that was devastating. Alright, let's see what we can throw at them. do not like fair fights. Okay. So he's still there being annoying. We're going to have to hit him again. I don't know why you're still existing, but you are. Good. Okay, and now we've got a way out. And unfortunately, the mobile units are mostly down here. Presumably trying to get through and exploit this, but the real area, boy, these are weak, is here. Yeah. $13, you say? Okay, let's see what we can produce. I think we're getting near the end here. I mean, we're transport corps. We're pulling these guys in from a very long way away. And oh boy, there was there was defense. I'm going to cut out the infantry and just send out the tanks, and I did very, very well. Okay. And we're going to continue driving. Yeah. Okay, these are just yeah, Panzerjägers, Panzer Hunters. They don't live very long. I'll tell you that. Alright, I'm going to leave the 6th Army headquarters where it is. Now, this is 38, not a high score. So really, they're not going to attack at 25. These guys might. They look kind of demoralized though. But I need to keep in mind what I'm trying to accomplish here, which is to get out, not... just destroy things because I can. I don't know. I pushed the button just to see what would happen. It was not enough. But if I can get out and get behind them, I've got a really good chance of accomplishing something. And there's nothing else going on here. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. You will have seen these cards. They cost points, of which I have 70. This one costs 8. That one costs 12. So they're a little different than the original Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa. They're sort of one turn, I think, bonuses, as opposed to a click and set group. I really don't know what these guys are for. Okay. So, and we're going to want to start moving our air bases forward again pretty soon. So I'm trying to break out here and cut these guys off and get out here towards Voronezh. I've taken this. I expect to hold it. They will probably fall on here like a ton of bricks, although that stack is nowhere near as strong as it looks. And you, so 13, I mean, they can not really put together a big force. And this is 105. They don't have a chance of breaking out. Yeah, I don't have anything else to throw in here, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not worth it. If I can't defeat some AA guns, I'm not going to throw them against anything else. So we made another little encirclement here and here. We're trying to get out in behind these guys, right? Is the idea to cut off these sorts of units here, and these would probably be my first link up with the mustard colored divisions. And here I'm again trying to get out behind these guys in some way. We're not we have a little breakthrough here. I don't expect it to turn into much. They'll probably squish it, honestly. Can I put you in there? No, it can only go backwards. What's this? I'll put you there, and that's fine. Another transport corps. I really don't know what to do with those. So we've done very well in this bottom third here and breaking them up. I don't know if we'll get to Azov by July 8th. I don't really know how to do that, but that's okay. I could play this. If I get close to the 8th, then I don't get anywhere. Yeah, I don't see the point. Some of these have such hue. Avoid Baku. No, I think we want the oil. Okay, and my subliminal Twitch wants to play decisions, play cards and stuff like that. And I think, no, we're not doing that. It's not a part of this game. Okay, let's do a quick rundown and see if... Yeah, that's fine. So who are you then? Oh, you're 6th Army. Is that where I want you? I guess. Yeah, not much else here. I'm going to save again, just to make sure that everything's cool. I had fun making the thumbnails for this, the images anyway. I still got to go in with each turn and put the text on them and make a little square one for YouTube thumbnail or posts, YouTube posts. If you haven't seen the posts for the channels, the community posts, check those out. I put extra things in there sometimes. And I'll announce that a new episode is ready to go. So yeah, I'm recording this Tuesday night. I'm heading up Wednesday to Virginia to do the Thanksgiving thing with the girlfriend's family. Since I have none of my own and I'm 3,000 miles away, plus from other relatives. So there ain't no other place to go. I'll link to the interview with Eric Felt, Colonel Felt, again in the comments or at the end of the video, talking about the way purchasing works for the Pentagon. It's been outdated for a long time with the McNamara era methodology, and they knocked me back there. And he spent a whole career developing technology, space technology, and then in the Pentagon looking at purchasing for the Space Force. And retired this spring. Late spring. Don't test. 13th Division is just fine. Thank you very much. And a bunch of projects to work on when the weather gets bad and I'm stuck inside. Recorded a bunch of, from all seasons, from starting in April through the year, a bunch of abandoned buildings, outbuildings, barns, things like that in rural Virginia and North Carolina with my cinema camera. And I'll be putting that into something, some sort of experience that I'll post. And I'm also working on my book for Avoiding Unnecessary War, which has a title, but I forget what it is right now. I haven't worked on it in a bit. I've been busy with many other things, but I think I finished chapter 4 of 7, and these are like 50-page chapters. They're not little things. So, all right, let's take a look at this. We are getting closer to these 2 targets. Kept our encirclement. They did knock us back here a bit, which is, I guess, not too surprising. The Viking division is not very tough. And what is this? We save again. Yeah, we're pretty close to cutting off this chunk. I know it may not look like it. And we may go out further and try and cast the net out. Done a good job of keeping this. That'll get us some points. This game doesn't really have a points tracker, does it? Like, yeah, Barbarossa. Barbarossa is the better game, but this one you've got artillery and airplanes. The Luftwaffe is under your control. So, yeah, they've left this beefed up. This is pretty weak. I need to still try and get out and maybe break through here or here and try and cut this off. This looks like an opportunity for encirclement, though. We've got this. Our mustard divisions, they have definitely backed off here. But we're getting towards Voronezh. This whole area is a mess for them. They've retreated to a new line. Once we've eliminated that, and that will really be quite far forward. How are we doing in the middle here? We've revealed some stronger reinforcement units that have rolled up here. There's a chance to do something here, but I don't know what, because we haven't got the ability to really break through this line. And there could be more enemy units back here, so this could kind of be fake. Our big breakthrough is up here with these mobile units. Now, they've lined this up and it looks scary, but it's not. I mean, look. We could probably surround and destroy those next turn. And yes, I can fix the bridge, so I'll do that when I play the turn. We need to move up in this area. Yeah, and some airplane forces, 17th Army, you gotta move south. Need to move forward towards the front for sure, because we're wasting all this fly time and points. So we do have a breakthrough here. The units are rather weak, but then again, so are mine. We do have the arrival of this unit here and the Italians, so we'll see how well they do. All right, check out that interview if you have a chance. I've also got my Cold Star Studio channel. If you go to that, just type in Cold Star Studio, 3 different words. Then go to the playlists page there. There's you'll see a bunch of stories that I'm working on that you can link to, different kinds, and learning a lot, and actually ahead of where I've done the animation for that I plugged into the latest little segment of Archon. The special effects versions that I did for that are from back in August, and learned some new tools since then. So the next set will be even better, and I'm thinking about going back to Ronin Overdrive, which is the one that I finished the first episode of in about 70 hours back in April when I was first getting into it, and it's going to be definitely a level up in presentation there. All right, thanks for watching. Likes, comments, shares, always appreciated. It sounds silly, but they really do help the channel, and I don't know how many times I've watched a video, I've liked it, and I've forgotten to hit the like button, right? I've enjoyed the content and just like, oh yeah, it was great. So if I found, even if the person doesn't say anything, the presenter doesn't mention, hey, you should like it, I tend to forget. So it's easy to move on to the next thing. But this is a tiny channel. I'm not interested in monetizing. I'm not here to make money with this stuff. I'm here to just play the game and hopefully, waste some time and entertain for you. All right, we'll see you soon. Have a good Thanksgiving.